Hello, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Yes, thank you so much for following my YouTube channel. And for those of you who connected on social media, thank you. I know I've chatted with some people. I apologize if I'm slow in responding. Please understand that I am not fully on any of the social medias because life is really busy for me. It can really get busy, and sometimes I kind of just miss those messages on Instagram. Just so you know that I do not intend to overlook or ignore your messages. I will respond as quickly as I can. Now to the issue of the day. Please don't forget to like this video as this benefits you. Please remember to put a like on it so that YouTube can recommend it to other people, other students, international students that are interested in information such as this. Thank you so much. President Donald Trump's second administration. How does it affect you as an immigrant, as an international student? For people in my audience that are international students or intending international students, you are interested in coming in as international students to study in United States of America. Of course, there is a part of the executive orders that affect you. People are not sure to what degree or to what extent things affect them, and I'm beginning to listen more, get educated, listen to news, and just be abreast of things, which I'm going to encourage you to do as well. Honestly, that is the first tip I will give you at this point. If you are currently in the United States and you are an international student, or you are an immigrant, legally or illegally present, there is more to being an illegal immigrant or being illegally present, which is one of the things I want to explain just briefly. Now, if you're here and you came in legally into the country as an F1 student, as F2, as a visitor, at some point, let's say your visa expired or your document expired, or even H1b visa. For H1b visa, you have 60 days to exit the country if your paper expires. Before your status expires as an international student, you have a couple of options. You could look into another program to start. You could get employed, especially if you're in STEM. They probably are able to get job quicker. Everybody's case is different. You don't get a job, you have like a year of STEM. Now you need to start working within that space of 1 year before you can extend your STEM OPT. Have additional 2 years to be able to work beyond the first year that you are given after your studies. Now, if none of those things happen, the period after you are unable to get employed or unable to start a program, you become illegally present. Those who have been in such situations understand what I'm saying, and I'll be rolling out more videos this year to sensitize my community so that they can be armed to educate us on other very pertinent issues regarding how to keep your status, not to go out of status. It's very important for you as an international student with your dependents and all. Please make sure you look out for these videos. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload these videos or any other one that may be of interest to you. So there are some people that did not intend to be illegal immigrants, but life happens, things happen, and then down the line, they go out of status. So how does this affect you? How does this affect you if you are legally present? Like you are legally present in this country, you are currently running a program, be it a master's program, a PhD program, or even you are doing your BSc. Those are some of the things we are looking at today, because the hair is becoming stiff. And just to be clear, I'm not here to spread fear or spread panic. No, that is not the intention of this video. This is for informational purposes so that you know what is going on around you. So I'll be addressing a couple of those executive orders. The one that states that people that are born in the United States now, of course against the Constitution, will no longer be immediately entitled to citizenship. There are people that come to have their kids here as visitors, or you are F1, F2, and then you have a child while here in the United States. Of course, there are actions already against this executive order. Pretty much, it might be going to the Supreme Court. It's just yeah, a judge has been able to stop it, but then probably the government is going to take a step further, and then until this gets to the Supreme Court, and then the rule on what is going to be, because yes, the argument is this is unconstitutional. Basically, those who are visiting, they want to be more careful, except if safety might be the reason why you want to have your kid here. If it's just for health reasons, then maybe you can go ahead. But if you have that goal in mind, that you want your kid to be given the United States citizenship, then you may want to review your expectations. For those who are F1, F2, you are here, you're studying, life happens, you are pregnant, and there is really nothing you can do. I'll just say wait it out, trust, pray, and let's just see how this all go. Hoping and praying that there'll be a favorable turnaround of things. There is the plan for mass deportation. How does this affect your children? An order has gone out empowering immigration officers to be able to go to churches, to schools, to arrest people that they think are undocumented, that they think like they don't even have to have a proof. So if you cannot show a proof right there at that point, you may be arrested, detained until you're able to present a proof that you are documented or you are legally present. If you need to probably carry your documents around, if you have kids that have accents or that maybe you think for some reason they may think they are not citizens, so that you're not caught unawares. I hope things don't get to that point, but be aware. Another advice I would share is be careful how you carry. Make sure that beyond carrying your documents around, you stay away from offenses or away from anything that has to do with police, or even as little as traffic offenses. Honestly, you may just want to be very careful going forward, because you don't want anything that would even get you involved with the police. I'm not saying if that happens, you should panic, but I'm just saying that if you avoid it altogether, you are safer, because these are some of the things that would come under. Like, I listened to an immigration professional, and she was stating that these are some of the things, that the undertones of some of the rules and laws that are put in place. For instance, the executive order that borders on protecting the United States from foreign terrorists and other national security and public safety. If you read through that executive order, there's a place where it states that, and the United States must ensure that admitted aliens and aliens otherwise already present in the United States, so that borders on you, that you are here already, they do not bear hostile attitudes towards its citizens. So you want to cool down on that tone, you go to a bank, they were a bit insensitive to your plight, you don't want to raise that voice, you don't want to be out of order, because this puts you at risk. So it's very important that we know that your comportment is very important at this period, just so you don't give them an opportunity, you don't give them a reason to mistreat you. So you want to avoid being pulled over by the police, being pulled over by law enforcement agents or officers. Just be as law-abiding as possible. Now to the international students, the big question is this: should I continue my application for studies in the United States? Honestly, that question will need you to sit down and really think through what you want. Because when you come here to study, primarily you don't have any, the idea is you don't have any plans beyond studying in the United States. even though you pump in a lot of dollars, if you're paying out of pocket, you are paying like twice as much as students here are paying, and it's a lot of money. So you want to weigh the sacrifice with the current circumstances regarding what you stand to gain. Maybe if you're married, you come here and then you have your dependents, the benefits and everything. And make no mistake, even for those who are already here, some of the things that we know during the first administration that was brought up are issues regarding benefits, government benefits, people that are using government benefits that are not citizens yet. You're not naturalized, you're using government benefits. How that might impact your permanent residency or citizenship, as the case may be. So it's important that you sit down, analyze, and see what you think will work for your family. But honestly, in all, I would say make sure you are informed, you are aware of your environment, and you sensitize others as well, so that people are not caught unawares. Well, I hope the very best for you. Please don't panic, but pray. If you are a believer, I would say pray and trust God. That is it for today. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video and share to your audience.